your old buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2022
Plus Standard Edition.
And this is the UMR episode 74. Yes, it is. Is it? I'm doubting my... You know, it is. It is 74. Yeah, just like I said. And we left off here with Isla. And she is in Gilby. And she is working the Gilby... Doing the Gilby thing. Now, all these cars, if you remember correctly, we cut from these cars here, which are still on the main line. All these cars, none of these have to go to Gilby. Some of these do. Actually, I think most of these do. These have to go to the Gilby container facility, just put on the storage tracks. But the Gilby storage facility is way up here. So what we're going to do with those is we're going to stick these over here for right now. Is that right? Yeah, because here, no, that's not right at all. Because here are the storage tracks. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We want to stick them right here. Yeah, it was somewhere around there. So let's do that. Sure, why not? Here we go. Some bellage working. Here we go. Okay, and Isla, the lead unit is an SD60, and the trailing unit is it's a CW80. How do I know that? Because if you go right down here, you can tell if you look right at this. See? Oh no, is a CW40. It's a C40 CW40-8. Okay, well let's just forget about trying to identify locomotives. I've tried many times. I've been somewhat successful, which is to say about 36.921367418.9% accurate. So it's not very accurate. So yeah. Now it's time for a drink after that epic fail. Whether I can identify them or not, I still get to play with them, and that's what I love. And I think these are going to J.J. Strassel. And those are both empty, I know that for sure. So we're just going to drop them off at J.J. Strassel. These also going to be dropped off, like I said, at the container facility, but that's up the road. So, yeah. Can't quite do it quite yet. All right, so let's clear this switch here. There we go. Get me. Oh, please. There you go. Now we'll back them up once we come to a stop here, of course. I could hear the horn. She's far away, but not that far. Okay, so let's yeah, we're going to put these right here onto this track here. Again, they're redoing railroad ties here. Somebody just threw these down in a big jumble. I don't like jumbles. Isn't there a guy that works in sports called Bryant Jumble? No, it's Gumble. Yeah, it is Gumble, not Jumble. All right, so let's back these empty wells past this. We'll make them kind of even with this post. That seems like a good idea. And then the J.J. Strassels, the two empty boxcars, I'm going to ram those back to the storage tracks here in Gilby. Well, maybe ram's a bad word. We're going to shove them. There you go. Of course, shoving is really considered. If I shove somebody, right? I mean, that means I could possibly hurt them, or at least make them angry and get in a fight with me. But I guess in railroading, shoving is gentler than ramming. Yeah. All right, here comes. We got 4 of them. There's 2. Let me turn up the sound a little bit on my end. I want to hear that. I want to hear the sound effects. There we go. Those couplers stretch. Stop it right there. Please. There we go. Now we will apply the handbrake. We'll go like this. All right. Now these are going to, we're on the wrong end, J.J. Strassel. Then there's Gilby Gasoline, which is all loaded. Yeah. So the question is, where Gilby Gasoline? Those are going to have to be unloaded here. Where in the heck is Gilby Gasoline? Somewhere over here. Oh, this is it right here, isn't it? Let me get up. Get up, boy. Get up. I didn't label it. That's got to be it, though, right? Gilby Gasoline. Of course, yeah. Of course, they're going to make it hard as possible. It should be right here. Gas Depot. Okay, I'm assuming that's Gilby. This is supposed to be J.J. Strassel. Oh, look, it says on the building there. J.J. Strassel. Okay. So this is Gilby Gasoline, which means we're going to have to run around in order to shove. Oh, boy. All right, so what if we... we put all of those on the storage track, and all of these are all going... Yeah, then the next ones in front of that are going to Blakefield Copper. These here? Yeah, they're UTLXs, right? Yeah, these are going to Blakefield, so we won't need those. So let's pull forward. My brain's working 100 miles an hour. Here we go. Let's pull forward. Leave those wells where we put them. But don't go crazy now. There you go. We lighten the load by a little bit, but not a lot. If you're going to block one main, you might as well block them both, right? That's what I always say. Whoop. Don't do that. Don't start moving the mouse around erratically. That's not good. All right. Move this forward. This is a lot of weight. These cars are not exactly flying back and forth now, are they? All right. Right there. Now we're going to back them up. Here we go. Isla's working hard here. Now, the ones before that, the UTLXs are going to Blakefield. So they're going to have to be lashed back onto this group right here because they're going further north. They're not staying here. And the next group's got to go to Gilby Cement. I wonder if I can get the Gilby Cement going down these tracks here. I might be able to. Then again, I might not be able to. We'll have to see. Let's see how that shakes out, which is usually the case, right? I don't work these locals every day, so I am not familiar with what track goes where. I have a general sense of it. Let's line this up. Even though we're not going to come back this far yet, we'll put them on this siding right here. We just want to get ready. Okay, so we'll get them past the dwarf there. All these Pro Cores are carrying gasoline. There we go. There we go. Stop that. Apply a handbrake or two. Do this. Forget who I am. Remember who I am. Forward ho. All right. Then we're going to go back. We got to put these back here with this, right? So we're doing our blocking, basically, out here on the road, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. It is fun, though. It's not ideal, but boy, is it fun. Okay, so we got some more Strassels. Gilby crude oil. These are empties. I know where those go. That's on this facility. Here's a track actually coming out of that facility right there. So we know where that's got to go. I'm wondering if I should put those with the wells. No, this one's close enough. We probably run this one over there right away. Just get them out of the way. Isla has bit off a large chunk. Not more than she can chew. Just a large chunk. All right. Leaves Blakefield, which is a stop further down the road. Not needed in this vicinity. There's not another train coming, is there? Is there a signal right here? You'd think there should be, right? It's not, though. Is there one going back this way somewhere? No, geez, come on now. All right, so we go this way, and we'll just look here. Very good. Of course, I got this thing trapped. Well, when I have both lines like this trapped, of course, I was going to say it'll shut down. It's like having mainline authority because the train's got nowhere to go anyway if it's come through here, but it could come through here. They will sometimes route themselves into sidings, which they obviously a dispatcher probably would not do, right? Put them on these business sidings here. All right, so we'll get rid of these. Now, the Gilby cements are loaded. While this is backing up, can I go down this way to get to Gilby cement? Not only can I, but I have to. Okay, very good. So right now, what's going on? Oh yeah, we're putting this one back here with this scrap metal gondola. There we go. There we are. I learned by watching more videos that these are called gondolas after the boats. I had no idea. Because apparently, well, I knew they had a canal system here. They'd started building a canal system here in the United States before trains came around. And they were shipping everything up and down the, especially from the East Coast, up and down these canals. And, of course, they were calling them gondolas. And so these things are like land gondolas. So that kind of the name kind of stuck. As these were the most simple rolling stock they made. You know, when they first started doing railroading, and then it got more and more complicated with things like tanker cars and box cars and well cars and all that as it got more and more complicated. Because they began designing cars that would better fit what they wanted them to do. This is apparently the most basic car. Alrighty. And we're going to get this bunch where? We'll get them past this... Well, I stopped them last time at the signal, but, you know, I think I want to stop them up a little bit further. We're going to... That was a nice sound right there. We're going to stop them up here. Are there any more? I don't think it's going to make a difference. Right now, I'm just kind of staging everything and getting them ready for me to run things to where they need to go. Okay. Could run them there a little bit faster, though. There we go. Okay. Stop it right there. We got cars everywhere. apply. You can see it stop on a dime there. Then forward. I did not let the slack play out on that one. Then we're going to put these cement ones, which weigh a lot, onto this track right here. So we're going to have to clear this switch right over here. And we'll shove them onto this one here. Because the dock, I know, is a little bit of a distance. Not a lot. It's right in the vicinity, but it's a little bit to get there. So then the JJ Strassels will be next, which are these ones right here. And then the crude oils. Then Gilby Steel. Now the steel is also... Gilby Steel is up near the... container facility. We were there before. What episode? I don't know. Most of the time when I'm playing this game, I barely remember my own name, let alone what episode something happened on. There we go. And I forget my own name, not because I'm stupid, but because I am so engrossed in the gameplay and having so much fun that nothing else matters to me. Here we go. Backing it on up. Oh, you know what I forgot to mention is I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. Took me 2 years and some. 2 years and about 3 months, something like that. I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I'd like to thank everybody. Thanks, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And now the big bucks start rolling in. Actually, I start getting paid. And I think up at this point now I've made $15. It's not a lot. I didn't expect it to be a lot. But it's, I mean, like I said before, the fact that I'm making money playing a game that I love to play. Come on now. Come on now. That's nice. That's absolutely awesome. And I appreciate you guys for doing that for me. That was really nice of you. I've done it for many other people. That's for sure. Because, you know, when people work on their YouTube channel that I like, I subscribe. Give them some help, you know? Why not? Doesn't cost me anything. I just hit subscribe. It's all good. All right. You see what I'm doing there, though? I'm telling you how easy it is for me to subscribe in hopes that you will. That's a marketing ploy. I admit it. All right, so now we're going to pull this forward because these are going to JJ Strassel just like these two over there were. Yeah. So we're going to pull this forward all the way. And we do have some more Gilby cements, don't we? These are, yeah. Yeah, more Gilby cements. So I'm glad I did what I did. Otherwise, I'd have run it all the way down there. Of course, if I would have ran all the way down there, I would have figured it out, right? I'd have said, well, look, there are more cements here. I can leave these down here, too. And I think there's enough maneuvering room and enough sidings down there that it would have worked. But we're doing it this way anywho. Do some blocking first, and then we'll start moving some stuff around. So there are 4 more empty box cars for the JJ Strassel. JJ does not have any orders in right now for us, so we're not gonna spot them at the dock. We're just gonna put them in the storage yard. My spreadsheet eventually. Well, I got to type into my spreadsheet that these boxcars are now waiting there, and then eventually the spreadsheet will go, oh, JJ Strassel wants you to pick up some stuff. When that's going to happen, I don't know. That's the beauty of my spreadsheet, I think, in my mind. I don't know what's going to happen when. There's no even beginning to guess it because, like I said before, it's got so many random number generators in there that it is a mystery. And it's one mystery I love. Here we go. Now, just before I started playing here, or filming, I should say, recording. I guess filming is, it's not a movie. Just before I started recording, I went through and set up 2 more inbound trains. One coming in from Ashley, which is way on the other side of the route. and then one in Cortland, which might even be in North Yard by now. That's pretty close. And those two are my two new hump trains. A few episodes ago, I humped the last train that was there. Was that little short one that derailed into 1,000 different pieces. And I haven't had any derails now since I've added that new rule. So that's really nice. That's working beautifully. So now I should have two long trains there. But the Ashley one probably won't show up for, maybe 4 or 5 episodes because it takes a long time. I timed it once. It's like 4.5 hours real time for it to get all the way across the route like that. This route is huge, humongous, and I love it. Alrighty. Slow that back down to 10 mile an hour. Got about 2. 1. Very good. You got it, shove? No, don't. I didn't say stop. I said shove. Okay, so the Gilby crude oil is right there. Are there any more Gilby crude oils in front of it? No, that's it. And those are empties again, so that's going to be just on the storage track. There's storage tracks on the other side of this facility. There's the little oil thing if you haven't figured it out yet. It's right there. You've seen it before. In fact, I redid that. I remodeled it a bit. I'm not fantastic at modeling. A lot of time I just do what what's going to work for me. So you may be disappointed if you don't remember what it looked like. We'll get a good look here in just a moment. This time, for some reason, I'm letting the slack play out. I don't know why. Let's not do that. I don't know why. Okay, now these are crude oils. There we go. Forward hoe. Alrighty, now let's take a look. Is there anything else on these storage tracks? Not a darn thing. So we'll go this way, and then we'll put it on the closest track. Why not, right? Yep. Wait a minute, let me look at that again. Did I do that right? Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, here's my facility. And look at, I chose green grass. Why wouldn't I cement all this? It's a new thing they're doing now. They're growing moss in between the oil. The moss has been genetically altered to eat oil as a food source. Oh, geez, this is a lot further down than I thought. I thought there was a crossover track right here, but there is not. So we'll have to come all the way down here. But we gotta put them away anyway, so we might as well just keep going. Yeah. But now back to my moss story. So all this moss, if there's any oil spilled, the moss uses it as food, as its carbon source, instead of dead rotting things, and then it converts it into energy for itself and can grow more moss. So how about that? It's like a green facility that's actually pumping and storing oil, which is not very green. Okay, so here we are now. Let's get down on the SD60 here. Let's juice it a little bit. So those switches I threw, I'm not going to come from that side. We'll have to throw some different switches on this side, but that's all right. I'm pretty good at throwing switches. A CW40-8. I take it these are filters for the intake of air. Are they cartridges that you can swap out? Do they snap out? Can you put new ones in, or like a car filter? I don't know. I don't know. I got this, and then we got this. Yes, okay. Here she comes. When we go down this way, we're going to want to go down that way. Yep. Crude approach. The east side. Here we go. And then another thing about me putting those trains down to have the inbound trains. I had to build some trains. And I don't know if you remember a while ago, I pointed out, I'd forgotten about it myself, but I pointed out that one of my center beams, for some reason, the couplers were suddenly, where the coupler would display, where you can see the coupler, it suddenly turned into trucks. So they still have their trucks on the tracks, but then they got these trucks that are, inserted into the model for the coupler. I still have some in the bowl that I know of. And so what I ended up doing there, too, was I found another center beam that don't have that problem that can carry railroad ties. So that, and then I also found in that one of my ones I was bringing in, one of the trains I was bringing in, I also found some of the old iron ore carriers that I do not like. So I swapped those out, and then I erased the train because I had it saved under a save consist. And, of course, I don't know why I did that. That was dumb. A save consist, so then I just got rid of the old one and then replaced it with the new one with the new cars in it. So eventually, I think there's like 22 different consists. I probably won't have to replace all 22, but just as they come up, I'll replace them and then save them under the new, so that eventually those faulty vehicles or vehicles that I don't like are going to be weeded out. When I come across them on the route, I'll do the same thing. And I don't think you can do with cars a find and replace. You can like do that with tracks on this game, but I don't think you can do it with rolling stock. I don't think so. Correct me if I'm wrong. That would be nice. Just go into Surveyor and do the swap. And I'm using the old or the classic Surveyor, even though I have the new Surveyor. I'm using the classic one because I'm used to that one. I know. It's such an old man thing to, well, I can't use the new one, but that's what's happening, okay? And when I call myself an old man, I don't mean that as trying to get somebody to say, oh, you're not old. Of course, how would you know? You know nothing about me. And I don't know nothing about you either. So I guess it's fair. But I don't mean that as a, I'm old and feeble. No, I just mean that I've been around for a while, and I'm at a place in my life right now that is awesome. So, old man is something I was looking forward to becoming for a long time, and I finally made it. Finally made old man status. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right. So, a whole lot of information you probably didn't want or need. Here we go. Lining up some Gilby crudes here. Take it down a notch. Let's notch it again. We'll stop it right there. There we go. And those are now available to the oil facility if and when they need it. Had I remembered that the oil facility's track was that far up, I might have waited until we went up to, as we're going or on our way to the container facility, container and steel coil facility, and drop them off then. But it's all right. Now we got these Gilby steels here, which I'm going to put together with the container because they're both going to the same facility. Then I got to get this Blakefield out of the way. Actually, there's two Blakefields I got to get out of the way. Is that another tanker car? Because this here is a hopper. What? Okay. No, this one's going to Blakefield too? Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. Steel car is the steel coal car. All right, now I'm starting to get... enjoy the show, because I'm going to blow my nose. Did we crash? No, we did not. I blew my nose safely. Alrighty. So let's now run to the other end. Because we have to clear this switch way over here, don't we? The CTC switch that's way over here. Nobody seems to be coming. Is there a signal here? Nope. Very good. Here she comes. Ah, that's beautiful. Said it before, I'll say it again. I never get tired of this. Sometimes I wonder why I'm so fascinated with it. Other times I say, because you are, man. That's all there is to it. You're into trains, buddy. We're all going to the cement pier. That one that's all the way towards the front there. Where's that one going? Center beam is going to Gilby Pack Lumber. Oh, that one's also going to Blakefield Copper. Okay. That one at the front there, the steel coal car. Here we go. We're gonna juice this all the way to 65. It's a little bit of a trip. We'll see what the does this tell me the length of the train here or anything? It does not, other than it's 18 cars. I was thinking in feet. What I was getting at was that by the time the engine rules pass, we're going to wait till the engine rules pass. How fast are we going to be going? And if I do that in feet, I can figure out its acceleration. But why would I want to do all that? That sounds like math. What am I doing? Don't start to rob the enjoyment of the game by doing math. Okay, so this one's going to Blakefield, and then the next one is also going to Blakefield, which is on the other side of these cement cars. All right, there we go. There we go. Very nice. All right. So let's align the switches now, if they're not already, for... Yeah. For this right here. Yeah, we want this to go right here. And lash onto that. Now let's fly all the way back. And go this way. Yes, sirree, Bob. My phone's ringing, but I didn't even look to see who it was. You should never, ever use your phone while you're driving. It's just a bad idea. Plus, you can get a ticket for it. At least here, you can. I don't know. Maybe you don't get one, but here you can. So I don't do it. Can't afford it. So I don't want to do it. There we go. We are picking up speed. We're getting different truck sounds than usual. Or you better start slowing up. We're getting close. Ouch. Oh, and we got run over, too. I was getting ready to say ouch for the other side, but then that car ran us over. Silenced me. There we go. Whoever was calling me is now texting me. Yeah. You're going to have to wait. I'm doing something. Okay, let's back this up now. Now, this isn't going to get us in any trouble here, right? Are we going anywhere that's... No, we should be good. We should be good. Worrying about any switches or anything. We're going to run over them and then I'll start pulling forward and we're going to have problems. But no, none of that is the case. Alrighty. Right there. And this one's going to Blakefield. In fact, the next two are both going to Blakefield. So we'll apply that right here. And forward. And now the Blakefields go onto this track right here. So these two are Blakefields. Here we go right here. Awful lot of power for blocking. That's how we do. Ready, we got about 3 and 2 and 1. Go. Long clear. You gotta call that out to Isla too, so she knows what's going on. So she's not thinking to herself, what the heck's he doing back there? It's a long clear. Oh no, wait a minute. Oh no, I'm doing it right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought maybe I was doing it wrong all of a sudden. I thought, we're gonna go here. No, we were just there. This is going to the cement pier. These are going further down the road. And I got 2 Blakefields coming up. So those are the ones I want to get across. Yeah. All right, now somebody else is texting me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you guys on pause. Now I'm starting to think, is there something going on I should know about? Let me put you guys on pause, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, as is usual, it was nothing important. Isn't that always seem to be the case when you're on your phone? So let's continue. I stopped the train here so I could concentrate on talking on the phone. So now we're going to back it up now and continue on with our important work here. Okay. So then after we drop these off, we can put those other cement pier ones right here. And then there'll be another Blakefield copper, which will go back onto here. And then the Gilby pack lumber is going to go on over here because I think that's loaded. So we got to set that one out. That's going to go over here. So it'll all work out. I may run down to the cement pier, though, before we go back up the other way. There we go. Now the trucks sound like they're flying through the air or something. With that weird sound. Come on, trucks. Come on, Truckalicious. There we go. Back it up a little bit more. These two are both Blakefields. The grain hopper and this one right here. So we will apply that. There we go. And now we will move forward. There we go. All right, so then we got another Blakefield in front of that, but I might as well run them down to the cement pier right away because we now have all the cement ones we need. Then I can come back up, shove that one onto the Blakefield. Then I can take this, go over here, shove these to where they need to go, hook up with these, then with the rest of my train, and head on down to the container facility / steel facility. Where are we at? Where's the CTC switch here? Oh, there it is. I lost it. Okay. Here we go. There's that. And now we're going back up. All right, so we'll lash onto these, and then we'll push all the way back, shove all the way back into the cement pier. The only way you can do that is on the track I'm on. I thought there was another track that led into that one, but I am totally wrong, so there you go. These cars will be out here blocking the main line for a little bit longer. It's okay. Alrighty. Whole lot of cement cars. There we go. And we've got it, and it comes to a stop. There we go. Instantaneous charging of the brakes. Beautiful. Here, then we got this. Then we got this. Cement pier spur. She is way down over here. It's a little bit of a trip, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to go this way. The cement go around. Okay. Isn't it a run around, not a go around? All right, so we want to get these going this way too. Yeah, so these tracks are for storage. So I guess when you're done loading, you can stick them over here, and then that way the Duke can come get them at his leisure. Alrighty. I got these grates down here. This one here don't look that even. It's a little off kilter, but It's been here for a long time, and we have an occasional earthquake, so, you know, stuff gets shifted around sometimes. Oh, geez, we got a ways to go. Here we go. Here we are. Now, some of them I labeled as Gilby Cement Pier, and then other times when I was doing my tagging, it's just Gilby Cement. Okay. Here are some granaries here. Now, this says 20 mile an hour. Well, we're going to keep it at yard speed going through here. When we get out onto the spur, as they call it, then we'll add a little speed if it lets me. May want to keep me at 15. Takes me down to 10. We're still going to do 15, as always. Well, as most of the time. Sometimes I do 10. Alrighty. There's the rest of our train there on the left. I don't see a speed limit sign coming up, so we should be good for doing 20. You're just banging over the switches there. Hitting the frogs. Alrighty. We'll sit right here till the engine goes by so we know when it's time to go to 20. Was that going to be 55%? It might only be 50. We'll woof it to 55, see what happens. We can always slow down. There we go. Up to 55. Let's grab onto this now, being the conductor once again. With this much weight, she don't exactly spring forward, does she? Still going up, though. Well, they really had to build this cement pier quite a ways away. Of course, it's on the it's a pier, which means it's a ship. So I guess you just can't build it wherever you want to. You got to build it on the water. It makes it a lot easier for the ships to pull up next to the pier when there's actually water right next to the pier. So I guess it all makes sense. All right, 55%'s got us at 21. If it hits 22, we're taking it down a notch. I don't want to go crazy. Peter's already complaining that I'm speeding. Yeah. 1 mile an hour. No biggie. There's a lot of grass growing over the tracks here. I didn't notice first time we're down here. This has got sand in it or anything. It's just looking kind of sandy. See right here, right over here, looking kind of sandy. Is there a beach down here? Should I have brought my inflatables? I don't think so. Chances are the Port Authority is not going to let you swim right next to a dock with giant ships coming in and out. Yeah, they're going to frown on that. Plus, if your floaty gets caught in those propellers from the ships, totally ruins them. Totally ruins them. Alrighty. Here comes this speed limit sign. What is it? 10? Probably 10. No, I think it still says 20. It does. Oh, we snuck to 22. No, I said I was going to notch down, but now I don't think I'm going to. I wonder why it suddenly went up to 22. We must have been like teetering. Now it's back to 21 again. The flange friction is slowing us down. All right, now we come up with these. We are going to slow back down to yard speed. I think that does say 10 right there. Nope. Well, so much for reading speed signs. Big old ship. Was that the merge stall? Was that the name of the ship? Alrighty. That was late. If there was anybody on this thing, we'd have crushed them, unless they were way down here. There we go. Yeah, these grates aren't exactly wonderful models, but they serve the purpose. All right, I think we're going to want to keep the trucks on the grate. Then we'll see what the other side looks like. I might have fit them all on there. Who knows? Did I fit them all on there? Yes, I did. So let's apply it. Do this. Forward. There we go. Nice. Stop. No. Stop. What just happened? Oh. Froze for a second. It scared me. Don't freeze now. That would be bad. Turn off the bell. There we go. Is there a beach down here? Nope. It's all rock. It's all rock. Froze again. Why is it doing that? Oh, I bet you somebody's getting stuck somewhere. Yep, that's what's happening. What's this name? It's the Burge. The Burge stall. Yep. It's got to be a train that's getting stuck. We'll have to see. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, but what we don't have to figure out is this the end of the video? And the answer to that, of course, is yes. I'm trying to get a wide view here without it stalling on me. Okay, there we go. All right, yes, that is the end of episode 74. Hope you guys had fun. I, as always, had fun. And we are not done with Isla yet. She's still got some more stuff to do. So in episode 75, of course, is when we'll be able to do it. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that this thing is loading cement, but it looks like it's loading iron ore with all the red stuff on it, well, this just may not be the channel for you.